It is great to welcome with us today in our Book Talk segment. A woman's going to hopefully tell us how we can make more money, or at least keep the money we have. She's written a great book called Beautiful Money, The 4-Week Total Wealth Makeover. We're joined today by Leanne Jacobs, and she joined us on the telephone. Leanne, good to talk with you. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. I'm great.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. I know this is the time of year. I think everybody kind of reassesses where they are, and finance is part of that, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a pretty brilliant time for the book to be coming out.
I like how you talk about it. I didn't give the full title. It's a holistic approach to increasing your net worth. So I kind of like how you talk about your own personal life, or you were working, I guess, pretty successful in the sales part of business, but you kind of got tired of that, right? And you decided to make a change?
Yeah, and I just realized that I was sort of on this mad dash and always rushing. And I kind of wondered why I was rushing and what I was so busy doing, because my bank account wasn't reflecting how busy I was.
What was there one particular day you said, I've had it? And I know you took some time off, right, just to travel and kind of think about what you wanted to do next?
Yeah, I think I definitely was living in sort of that space of limbo for a little while, where I realized that something was not feeling quite right, and living for the approval of others and according to whatever other people sort of wanted for me, it wasn't working. But definitely there was a day where I made the commitment to figure out what the better plan was and to sort of start fresh. It doesn't always have to be drastic for everybody. It can be, little baby steps at a time. But for me, it definitely was a big aha moment where I decided to make the space and figure out what I didn't know.
And you talk about that in the book. I think you use the term creating focus and clarity on what you want your life to look like. So you have to do that
Absolutely.
first before you can, I guess, decide, what kind of money hopefully you can make, or at least to budget yourself, right?
Yeah, and I was really good at doing that for all the companies I worked for. But if you asked me in my actual real life what I really wanted and what made me happy, and I really couldn't tell you, because I was completely devoting all of my energy to business and work and busyness. So I think that's part of the problem, is that we're so busy being busy. Oftentimes we're also busy being broke. So getting clear on, why are you so busy, and what do you want out of your career? What do you want out of your money? What are you trying to create this year? What income do you want? These are things we often don't take the time to do, and they're the most important things to keep us more focused and more peaceful and more aligned with, living with fulfillment.
Yeah, you talk in the book, and if you can work it somehow, you want, obviously, to work at a job that you like. Not everybody has that opportunity every day. I mean, there's parts of jobs you always like and parts you don't, but that's the big key. Find something you like to do.
Absolutely. I think part of it is, too, sometimes we're in a situation where we definitely, we have to make money happen.
Right.
But it's about, little by little, creating really great clarity with where we want to go.
I think that kind of brings back a holistic approach, right? It's not just a numbers crunching. There's more to it than that, right?
Yeah, and it's what's behind the money. And, sometimes for some of us, if there's a big debt situation, it's like, how did we get here? And what are some of the behaviors that maybe are keeping us in it? And it's a sort of a double focus, a focus on definitely being mindful and excellent and being the leadership of our own money. But it's also about focusing on expansion and evolution around making more. Sometimes we focus so much on the debt and I'm in debt and focusing on that, we forget that we're in the driver's seat for making more as well.
You break it down into 4 weeks, and I know we have limited time, but can you kind of give a capsule of what each week in your program is?
Sure. So for the first week, we're really focused on getting clear and clearing the stuff that isn't serving, that is causing the stress, causing the debt, causing the tension, creating space for more money, getting really to a place where we're ready to click the go button. Week 2 is really focused on getting into alignment so that our thinking is really aligned with where we want to go. So we might really desire more wealth and a healthier place, but if our thinking is totally focused on what we don't want and on debt, it can be really challenging to change our situation. So week 2 really focuses on alignment with our thinking and also areas in our life where we can really create more alignment with what we want instead of what we don't want. Week 3 is focused on finances, on aligned action, on doing less but doing it with greater purpose so that we can always find the time and we're not one of those people who's a rushaholic. And it really focuses on our finances, on key measures for confidence and for net worth. And then week 4 is really focused on what I believe are the 4 pillars to beautiful money, which is leverage, leadership, love, and legacy. And we really talk about how to create all 4 of those.
I like the part where you talk about kind of, tell the universe what you want as far as wealth. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
No, and sometimes when we're really, and I know what it's like to be consumed by debt and to be stressed about debt, it takes over. So we don't have time. We feel like we can't ask for great money because we've got to focus on the debt. But the actual putting some energy towards expansion and out of the debt and what you really want and asking for more money and writing it down, like, I deserve this amount, and this year I am totally committed and ready, even if I don't know the steps yet. But I am kind of affirming out loud that I deserve more and I deserve the best, and that it's my time.
I always wondered why I guess maybe they do some of it, but why in high school or even college there isn't mandatory classes on how to handle money. I think that would help a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're doing it in your book here, but very few people understand money, even people that are very successful. They don't often understand money, right?
Yeah, and I think, it would be so much value to learn this information when we're 15 versus,
sure.
Later in life when we have to sort of backtrack.
Yeah, I just think everybody deals with money every day, but budgeting, and you talk about it in the book, don't buy things out of emotion a lot of time. That gets you into trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely having, there's some simple things we can do to set our life up so that we sleep in a wealthier place and we are more organized and efficient. We know how to time manage in order to create beautiful money. We're excellent with money management. Like, these are not difficult things to do once we commit to them. Most of us know we need to save more than we spend. But it's really setting our life up so that we can automate a lot of the savings and we can get really organized and ask for help. There are areas maybe we're not that great at, but asking for help, putting a money team together of people. It can start with just one person that can help you get more organized.
Well, the name of the book is Beautiful Money, the 4-week Total Wealth Makeover, a holistic approach to increasing your net worth. And Leanne Jacobs has been our guest today. Leanne, give out your website. People get more information about you and the book.
Yeah, so beautifulful.money.com is the website.
Great. A lot of good tips there. And again, we're in the time of the year where people are assessing their lives. I think it's a great way you kind of put this together. And hopefully we can talk to you again. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Stan Brock. 30 years ago, I formed Remote Area Medical to help people overseas. But then we found generations of families in America isolated by poverty from the health care they need. Together, we can take dental, vision, and medical help to 1 million adults and their kids, right here at home in the United States of America.
If you'd like to order the book we're talking about, please go to DougMilesMedia.com and enter the author's name in the Amazon search box. Thank you for listening. Please come back soon for more conversations here at DougMilesMedia.com. This has been a presentation of Doug Miles Media, all rights reserved. You can listen to or download previous programs at iTunes, Stitcher.com, or DougMilesMedia.